My Adventures with Superman Season 3, Episode 4, Guess Who's Slamming the Dinner? Spoilers for the episode, by the way. In this episode, we get John Kent from the future, voiced by Darren Criss, and he's come to interrupt Clark and Lois's little date. Everyone seems to be really confused about this, but also ecstatic. Like, oh my god, this is Lois and Clark's son from the future, and he just wants to hang out with them and just have a great time seeing the past. And everyone is all looking forward to this, except for Lois. Throughout the season has been very unsure about her future and what she wants from it, and now here is a sign of what the future holds for her, and that's a kid, and it scares her. And what I like about John Kent in this episode is you can really tell just how much of Clark and Lois's kid he is. Of course, he probably looks like a combination of Clark and Lois, but also personality-wise, he feels like a combo of a lot of the things that make up Clark and Lois. He has the powers, of course, that Clark, Superman, has, but also this sort of heroicness to him. He wants, he sees the good in people and wants to help others out when they're in danger. And with Lois's say, you can see that sort of excited eagerness to him. It's really nice. And I think the moments that he has with Clark are really nice and cute. It's hey, Clark seeing his son from the future and him just wanting to know more about what they would like in the past. But then eventually some trouble does come out with these underground dinosaur people come up and attack Metropolis, and it turns out John knows about them because in the future they're actually allies with humans. And then we find out that the reason they're allies is because John intervened and tried to communicate with them. He was an important part of history, apparently, for this, and that's cool. Another thing that I also thought was interesting about the episode was just seeing why John was seeing John's sort of trying to distance himself away from Kara, Supergirl, in this, even though she wants to try to get to know her nephew. And at the end, we see Lois kind of come to terms hey, this is my son from the future, and it's a little more open to the idea. But then, the future comes. It turns out Cyborg Superman has now planned to take over and is going to cause destruction, and that is where the episode leaves off, and we'll continue on into the next episode.